everyone. My name is Leia Chaushu. I'm a mindset coach and an energy healer. And today I want to share with you why is it important to have healthy boundaries in your business and how you can build those boundaries, how you can use those boundaries to exponentially grow your business, to have an efficient and a healthy communication with your clients. So, why are boundaries so important? Because they define the quality of your relationships. They define the quality of the relationship you have with your work, the relationship you have with your business partners, the relationship you have with your business peers, the relationship you have with your clients, and they also define the quality of your personal life, of the relationships you have in your personal life with your family, with your friends, with your close ones. Today, I'm going to share with you what are the 3 most common reasons why business owners tend to have unhealthy boundaries in their business. And for each of those 3 reasons, I'm going to share with you practical tools, practical tips, and coaching questions that you can use to shift those unhealthy boundaries, to shift them into thriving standards. So let's start. So the first reason why you might have unhealthy boundaries in your business is because of the lack of awareness. So being unaware of your own business values, your own business standards. So in order to support you with this clarity, so you can have like a crystal clear image about what are your business standards and your business values, we are going to do an exercise together. So I invite you to have a piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to divide this piece of paper into 3 columns. And in each column, we are going to write your 5 non-negotiables for each category that I am going to be mentioning. So let's start with the first category. So in the first column, write down what are your 5 non-negotiables when it comes to your business values, to your business standards. So what are the things that you value, that you stand up for as a business? It can be like things like integrity. It can be like maybe you value being of service to others. Maybe you value freedom. Maybe you value empowerment. What are the things that you value? Write them down, the 5 non-negotiable things. Next, we will move into the second column. So this is going to be the column where you're going to write your 5 non-negotiables when it comes to your own work. So, for example, a non-negotiable for you would be to not work on your weekends. So if you desire not to work on your weekends, then you can have like, having proper downtime during my weekends, or it can be working 5 hours or less per day, or it can be being involved in maximum 4 projects at a time, or educating and trusting my team. Non-negotiable for you could be no micromanagement, for example. Then we will be moving at the last column, and in the last column, I invite you to write your 5 non-negotiables when it comes to your clients. So here it can be things like payment on time. This can be your non-negotiable. Like, I like to work with clients that pay me on time. I do not really accept clients that pay me with delay. Or it can be clients who pay me at the value of my services. This can be a very healthy boundary to set in regards to the value of your services, to not accept clients that desire to pay you less than the value that you offer for your services. You can write here whatever are your non-negotiables. It is important to have clarity. And once you have clarity on your 5 non-negotiables when it comes to your business values, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your clients, then it is easy for you to recognize and to identify any standard that goes below those boundaries, any standard that goes below those values. If there are any areas of your business that I didn't mention and are not part of those 3 columns, then I'm going to share with you now a powerful question that you can ask yourself to establish your non-negotiables for those areas that were not mentioned in this exercise. So you can use this question: where do I need to establish better boundaries within my business right here, right now? So let's recap what we've done so far. The first reason why you might have unhealthy boundaries in your business is the lack of awareness. Being unaware of your own business standards and values. The second reason why you might have unhealthy boundaries in your business is because you feel uncomfortable with saying no. And today I'm going to share with you 2 questions that are going to support you to say no without guilt. The first question is this aligned? This became one of the favorite questions of my busiest clients because it supports them to eliminate all the tasks, all the activities that cause them overwhelm and aren't really efficient for their business goals. So to use this question properly, I invite you to do an exercise together. So you can take another piece of paper or a whiteboard, wherever you prefer, and divide it into 2 columns, putting the question in the center. Is this aligned? So on the left side of the sheet of paper or the whiteboard, wherever you're working on, you're going to put all the activities, all the tasks, all the opportunities, all the projects that you're currently working on, all the opportunities that you might have in your business. It can be like participating in a podcast, interview with I don't know what magazine, event where you're invited to speak, or you participate to deliver content, whatever type of activity and task that you have related to your business, you can write them all down to the left side. And to the right side, I invite you to write your business goals. What is your business vision? What are your business goals? And I give you freedom here. You can choose to focus on monthly business goals, or you can choose to focus on business goals that are related to this year, and so on. So once you have the 2 parts written down and clear, I invite you to step back and to start asking the powerful question, is this aligned? And so you can take each activity, each project that you wrote in the left side and ask the powerful question, is this project aligned with my business vision? Is this opportunity aligned with my business goals? Does this interview take me where I want to be? So the question, is it aligned, will serve as being your first filter. And if the answer to that question is yes, then I'm going to give you the second filter. And the second filter is, does it bring me joy? Does it make me happy? And the reason why I'm putting the second filter there for you is because I invite you to make easiness, to make joy, to make happiness one of your core business values. I invite you to let those values to act as your healthy boundaries in business. Because the truth is, if a project or an activity or a task is aligned with your business vision, but it makes you feel stressful, it burns you out, it makes you feel like you're drawn of all the energy, it makes you feel stressful, it makes you feel like, oh my God, this is like such a sacrifice, then I invite you to take a step back and ask yourself, is there a better way to get here to my business vision? Is there an easiest way? Is there a way that instead of like terrifying me, it makes me feel excited? It makes me feel like, yes, I want to go for it. When you value easiness, when you value excitement, when you value joy, you keep your mind open to see and to find solutions that are aligned with those standards, that are aligned with those values. To sum it up, I want you to know that you feel uncomfortable with saying no when you don't have clarity. There is no clarity to the left side. You don't really know what is really important. What are the activities that are really important, that are going to take you to your business goals, that are going to support you to achieve your business vision. So when you don't have clarity, when you don't know like what's important, what is really aligned, what is not aligned with your business goals, then you don't know what are the things that you can actually say no to. What are the opportunities that aren't that crucial to your business expansion? The third reason why you might have unhealthy business boundaries is one of the most common reasons and is very related, very connected to the inability of saying no, empowering no's. And the third reason is people pleasing. The people pleasing syndrome intensifies during contract negotiations, during negotiations with the clients, especially when it comes to price negotiations, especially when it comes to certain sensitive terms and conditions. It intensifies when you have to stand up for your own vision, when you have to speak up what you really desire, what you really want, and also stand behind what you're saying. Stand up for what you think, what you believe, what your vision is, what you feel, what your intuition might be guiding you to do in business. So, for example, a situation that I have seen very often with my clients is when they want to raise the price of their services, and especially when they want to do that with their existing clients. So they start to worry about their client's financial situation. They start to worry about being questioned by the client, being judged by the client, being rejected by the client. And so many times they prefer to stay silent. Another situation is when your client has certain demands from you that you don't really agree with, but instead of like sitting down and having the uncomfortable situation and expressing your thoughts, expressing what you really desire, what your needs are, vocalizing those needs, you just prefer to agree to their terms because you're afraid to not offend them, you're afraid to not hurt their feelings, and ultimately you're afraid that they might not continue to be your client. If you are afraid of offending someone or of hurting their feelings in a business conversation, I want you to ask yourself this question. What makes you think that you are responsible for other people's feelings and reactions? So that question is meant to help you until a certain point. If you want to really heal this people pleasing syndrome, you need to build a very strong connection with yourself. You need to get to know yourself. You need to understand and connect inside of you with your own desires, with your own needs, to connect with your own feelings. Like, what do you feel? What is happening in your body when you desire to say something, but you keep yourself silent? Because more often than not, what happens when you actually desire to express an idea, you desire to express an insight, and you stop yourself from doing that because of fear of not hurting someone or offending someone or losing a client, you actually feel a physical sensation in your throat because the energy of your words, the energy of your desires, the energy of your needs, it wants to move, it wants to be vocalized. And when you're stopping that natural flow of energy, then you feel it's like energy choking. There's a blockage in your throat. So I have prepared a very easy exercise that we are going to do here and now together. You can use this exercise before you have an important business conversation, whenever you have, like, maybe have an interview, maybe you want to go live, maybe you're invited to speak up in front of a larger audience. Whatever is the business opportunity that you have, this exercise is going to support you. I will guide you to tap with your fingers on your collarbone, which is this area. And you are going to be, while you're tapping, you're going to repeat certain phrases after me with your eyes closed. Two things are important during this exercise. The first one is to actually vocalize out loud the words. And the second one is to express those words in your own mother language. So if you can repeat them in your own mother language, that would be perfect. So let's start. I invite you to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths through your belly. Inhale and expand your belly. Exhale and let your navel go all the way back. Inhale and expand your belly. And exhale and bring your navel back. And now I invite you to bring all your energy back from all your thoughts, all your worries, all your doubts about how is this meeting gonna go, how is this interview gonna be, if you're gonna succeed or not, how you're gonna be perceived. Bring all the energy from your thoughts, from your to-do list. Bring it all back into your heart center. And take one more deep breath. And now use your fingers and start tapping with your eyes closed on your collarbone, really feeling the words that you're about to say, expressing them as a command for the universe. and for yourself, for your nervous system. Command for your own body. I decide here and now that what I desire matters. I have the power to express my own truth. I can express what I think. I can express what I believe. What I desire matters. My emotions, my perception, my contribution matters. My voice matters. I'm ready to stand up for myself. I'm ready to speak up. I'm ready to make myself be seen and heard. I love and accept myself unconditionally. Take one more deep breath and you can open your eyes. Welcome back. This exercise is meant to support you to decide here and now that what you desire, what you feel, what you think, your perception, it is important enough to be expressed. It is important enough to be known by others. To sum it up, today we've been talking about why is it important to have clarity when it comes to your own business standards and values, and how you can use this clarity to set healthy boundaries in your own business. Then we talked about the importance of saying an empowering no without guilt and without fear. And finally, we looked at how you can deal with and how you can heal the people pleasing syndrome. If there is one idea, one important and powerful idea that I would like you to take away from this event today, is that if you want to have healthy boundaries in your business and with your business, it all starts with the boundaries that you put within yourself. It all starts with creating a strong connection with yourself inside of you. When you know yourself, when you know what you want, when you know what you desire, when you know your business vision, when you're connected deeply to your core values in your business, when you're connected to the vision about yourself, who is the person that you want to become in this process of business expansion, how do you want to impact the world, how do you want your work, your business to be impacting other people, when you have clarity around all those aspects because you build a strong connection with yourself inside, when you treat yourself with respect, when you treat yourself with admiration, with kindness, with love, anything and everything that is not aligned to those standards that you're holding for yourself, then it's just not going to be accepted by you. It's going to be very easy. It's going to become very easy for you to say no. You cannot allow a client, you cannot allow a business partner, you cannot allow an opportunity, any business opportunity that may arise, you cannot allow them to treat you less than you treat yourself. You cannot allow a client or a business partner to treat you less than you treat yourself. Everything that comes your way, it has to match the level of boundaries that you have with yourself, or they have to be better. It has to be, is this or something better? You treat me the way that I treat myself, or you treat me better. It's an opportunity that expands me just as much as I expand myself, or it has to be even better. I hope that the work we did today serves you. I look forward to hear your feedback, to know if you had any kind of breakthroughs. Please share with me. I'm super happy to read and to receive your feedback and to hear your feedback. And if you are a businesswoman who desires to take things deeper, if you want to build and establish healthy business boundaries in all the areas of your business, if you want to be able to feel empowered to feel confident when you're having important business conversations with your clients, with your business partners, then I invite you to connect with me. I'm offering a 60 minutes complimentary Sovereign Femme activation call. In this call, we're going to connect. We're going to see if we are a good fit for each other and if I can support you to expand and accelerate your business growth. Right now, to thank you for being present here in this summit and for your participation in this summit, I want to share with you one free gift for the women who desire to be more visible, to bring their work in front of more people, in front of larger audiences, and to feel comfortable with that. For the woman who desires to be more visible because she desires to call in more clients, then I have a free mini training called Visibility Mindset Activation. And it has 2 practical tools that you can use before any kind of interview you might have, any kind of event where you're invited to speak up on a stage or wherever you want to go live on social media, any kind of opportunity that is meant to increase your business visibility. I hope you enjoy this mini training and I look forward to seeing you again in my world. And I thank you for being here today.